If you like Metallica, make me a thumb up if you like Metallica. I'll say it again. If you like Metallica, make me a thumb up. Big Metallica fan. I got this person claiming that says here, I'm just going to repeat what they were saying, reiterate. They're basically saying they were basically saying, Mason Holt was saying there's a multitude of reasons why I cannot meet a girl, but one of the biggest reasons is because I offer zero value. I am the equivalent of a beggar. I take no pride in myself or anything I do. I do not respect myself or anyone that I associate with. I am like a virus that just sucks life from its host. So knowing that, why would any halfway decent girl or human being for that matter want to be friends with you? Good point, Mason Holt. I don't really have much self-pride. Uh, Big reason because I haven't became successful in a lot of different areas in life. I had never had a house, never been married, don't have no kids. The most I'll ever be is an uncle. I'm basically an incel. Uh, Basically, you might as well call me a virgin, 40-year-old virgin. I'll be 41 soon in November, so I've never really been in a relationship. I never even had one night stands or flings or fooled around with a girl. You might as well say I never had any fun really with a girl. So even if I came close to it, it wasn't even worthwhile really. And that was 15 plus years ago. So I've been lonely for over 14 years. Basically, in other words, I haven't had sex in over 13 years. So my life does kind of suck. Um, and I don't even know what it's like. Actually, all the times, all the teeny times that I did have sex, I used a condom protection. I don't even know what it's like without protection. But moving forward, uh, I've never even French kissed a girl. I never. The most I did was hold hands with a girl back in 2001, but that lasted for like 4 months or 2 months. Okay, then he said, first off, it was opinion. It was obviously a fact. He said it wasn't opinion. Secondly, I'm brainwashed sheep that slave to MSM. I don't know what MSM is. Programming. Third, he says I'm completely full of shit. He said it doesn't matter if I went with a week without drinking. What matters is that I never changed a thing. Your life still sucks. In case you haven't figured out, I've told you countless times, drinking is not your problem. It's a symptom of your problem. Your problem is you. And until you fix you, you will always be a disaster. That's why I knew, and many others knew, you would just be drinking again. Um, well, coping skills are my trigger. Okay, that's what Miss Girl said. My coping skills. Um, I'm just okay. Here we go. Um, yeah, she said, "Oh, I see." After I responded to Miss Girl, but by the way, guys, yeah, I had my fetish group, but I didn't finish it, and I didn't finish my session, so I'm gonna save it for tomorrow. Which means I, I didn't get my jollies off, but it doesn't matter. It's probably better I didn't get them off because today's a special day. My mom's birthday. My mom turned 70 today. I got her a card, and I'm about to get her some presents um, when she arrives back. I'm going all out for my mom. Kara, you know, I mean, if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be here. Making supper later. Actually, I have this Taj Mahal, which is a title. Um, Never tried it, but I'm about to. I wish I had a small fridge in my room, but oh well. Cheers to beer from India. I never had this. Interesting. Taj Mahal beer, $4 for a pint and 6 ounces. It's tasty. I like it. Made in India. By the way, girls from India, Indian girls are really sexy and attractive. I'm just saying. Of course, you got your ugly ones. Of course, any country, you got your ugly and pretty girls. That's with any country. Oh, I can see a little better now. I added the dude that did my tattoo on Facebook, which is cool. He said he could hook me up at any time whenever I want another tattoo, which I'm gonna get. I'm gonna either get like a crocodile or thought about a zebra maybe, or a bear, a brown bear, or a roadrunner maybe tattoo, or maybe a snake like a green mamba or a black mamba. I kind of like this better than the Asian beer, that Sangso or Tangso beer. Actually, I like this better than I think the Mexican beer, actually, because I got a 6-pack of Modelo, and I actually like it better than that Jamaican beer, Red Stripe. Well, Red Stripe's good. I don't know, this beer's good. It's decent. It's not overbearing. It's not like stinky, like I assumed it was going to be, being a product of India. No offense to any Indians watching, but for supper though, I got these little miniature steak like patties, like pounded down steak. Gonna work with that. I'm a good cook. I might not be good at a lot of things, no hobbies, no passion when it comes to stuff, but I am a good cook. I know I am. You guys don't have to agree, or you can disagree, but I know my way around the kitchen. I've worked in over 14 kitchens in my life. I know my shit. Even though I was a dishwasher, I still did a lot of it. I was a chef apprentice for a while. I know my shit, and I've met a lot of people, read a lot of recipe things, seen my mom cook. I grew up with it. My mom's Italian, so I grew up with Italian food. I know my shit when it comes to food. Talked to a lot of people, read a lot of books. I know my shit. Worked in a lot of kitchens. But I got au gratin potatoes. I know it's you're gonna laugh at me because it's in a box. It's not homemade, but come on, I'm not trying to spend an hour making potatoes like Gordon Ramsay was like, well, when you do soup, you're not supposed to just throw raw onions in a French onion soup. It takes like an hour to caramelize. Well, to do this from scratch, it'd probably take an hour just to prepare potatoes. To duplicate, to improvise, or to duplicate this, to match this, it would take hours just to slice the potatoes, cook them at the right preparation point, the cooking temperature, blah blah blah. But just to get it correct and proper, it would take a long ass time to do this. But we got convenience in this life. See, convenience of potatoes. See, already dried and ready to go. Throw milk in there, a little butter, and boom, you're done. You could actually bake it, or you can microwave it, stove top it, whatever. It actually has a cheesy soup recipe. I want to talk politics. I'm very flustered, appalled, and very appalled, and very angered by it's repulsive. It's terrible. What is going on in this country is utterly awful. I mean, I'm just not saying this. I mean, I'm not exactly the brightest cat on the block, but I know my shit. Clearly, obviously, we're not together. There is no such thing as the dream, American dream, living the American dream anymore. There is no, that's a farce. That's a thing of the past, living the American dream. There's few in between that actually get that life with a house and a family, a nice car, and a happy family. That's very rare. We don't live in that kind of country anymore, where the wife stays home, the dad's the breadwinner and brings the bacon home to the table. No, we don't. Our society isn't based on that. It's not nuclear families anymore. It's dysfunctional, divided, crazy chaos. Thus our country. Standards and morals and integrity and traditions and values and morals, they're all fucked up. Our fucked up society. Look at my flag up there. I ain't saying I'm president material, but by God,
Jesus Christ, even though I really don't believe in Jesus, or maybe I don't even really believe in a God really. But the fucked up thing is, the truth is, our leader doesn't even know how to lead. Sadly to say. Currently, we have all these Mexicans and all these people want to come into the great country because they want to live this so-called dream, which doesn't really exist. It's in their minds. Like, they mentally they think they can live the American dream. It's a bunch of baloney. That's not true. That may have been true 20 plus years ago, but that's not true anymore. Our economy kind of sucks. We owe a lot of money. We're in debt as a country. A lot of shit right now. Stock market, Wall Street is suffering. I mean, everything's suffering. The gas prices are going up. Our minimum wages are not improving. Everything is kind of crappy and on the sour side. Everything is on the gloomy end. It's, on the standstill, on the fritz. So, I mean, obviously, there's a lot to improve. But is it things getting accomplished and done? No. Is it the president's fault? Yeah, in a lot of ways. He's wasting his time and his energy on worrying about all these foreign people coming over. But at the same time, he's separating the family. He's basically taking the kids away from the parents on a big, massive level. So they're not even providing toothbrushes to the kids because it's his fault. They're doing unnecessary things, taking measures that aren't necessary. People are confused. He's making people go crazy and nuts just because he's a lunatic. He's a moron. He's a lunatic. He's creating chaos. He's like the kids. It's sad. They're basically, they're saying they're living in concentration camps. These Mexican people and these Guatemalan people, they're dying in rivers. So far, 7 kids have died due to his actions that he's taken. It's pathetic, and I blame Trump. He. Just because he doesn't drink isn't because I don't like him. I don't even like his voice, for crying out loud. The impossible debate with France under taxes. We are going to come on as a country and fight. It's none of your business what Trump and me. It's none of your business what Trump and me are discussing. It's kind of like the way he talks. I think we could do a lot better as a nation. I think it was a fluke. Oh well. I mean, I just hope we don't get reelected in 2020. There ain't no. It shouldn't be. That's it for me. I'm going to finish this off camera. Got a little left of this Taj Mahal Indian beer. It's tasty. I'm going to buy it again. It'd be really good if it was really chilled and cold. This beer is really delicious. Shout out to India. Thanks for watching. I'll be back when I be back. Later, Gator.